Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of LEGO Gaia 1 Plays Minecraft. So, I am currently in my village, and as you can see, I jazzed up the path in my village. I added some cobblestone and started to make things look organized a bit more, because I'm that kind of person that needs things to be organized. The only thing I need to work on is over here. But it's starting to come together, and I'm very happy about that because, again, you know how I am about things that are incomplete. I decided that this clay wasn't going to work and that I wanted to use something more natural. Though I think eventually I'll just get rid of this cobblestone altogether and put something else there. Anyway, today's episode, we're going to do some jazzing up of the village a little bit. Going to add a few neat things to it, as well as some spots where I'm going to put potential houses. I went around YouTube collecting house ideas from videos, and I'm going to build a lot of houses. Like, there's going to be a giant one right here, which will be in a future episode. But, again, I am looking forward to all the opportunities I can have in this village, and hoping that this will be the most successful Minecraft base I have done yet. Alright, so now I am near the Minecraft village. This is another village, just not too far from where I live. But I am here to get more acacia trees, because I am, after all, in the acacia biome. Is it just me, or did Minecraft villages become a lot more widespread when the game updated? I do know when we first started having regular Minecraft worlds like there is in the actual game, because I know before that Minecraft's mobile version was very primitive. I know before that, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but villages seem to be a bit more widespread. Seems like you'd only see one and one only. Now, like, they're everywhere, pretty much. Which isn't bad, because, again, you got company. I'm collecting all these acacia trees, because I am going to use these trees as decorations. I'm going to use some of them to create some stuff for the village, as well as a way, again, to jazz things up. And I'll get this one here, too. Oh, so, yesterday, the 25th, I got my second COVID-19 shot. I got the Moderna vaccine, which I heard has worse side effects than Pfizer, and my dad got Pfizer. He didn't really have that much. He didn't have really bad side effects. However, I am currently going through the worst of the side effects. I was in bed last night with chills and muscle pain, and I woke up at 3 a.m. and couldn't go back to bed because I was so cold. Ugh. Eventually, I later took a nap, and I felt better, just around, maybe around noonish or so. So, yeah, get plenty of rest when you get your second shot, drink lots of water, that too, and you should be good. Now that I'm heading back to my village, I can actually place these saplings down, because it doesn't hurt to grow more acacia trees. Actually, I have a lot of saplings in my collection from the other times I went down there to go get some trees. This may not be an acacia biome, but it's a giant open piece of land, so I'm going to need to put some stuff there. There we go. So, let's see. I've got 33 blocks, and I'm currently running out of progress for my iron sword and my iron pickaxe. Maybe I should bite the bullet and use diamond. I was going to wait until I had a lot of diamond material, but hey, if I have diamonds, I might as well use them. So, actually, wait, I'll just wait for these things to be used up. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to mine this garden. Don't worry, I'm going to put everything back where it was, but I am going to just put it into the ground, because I'm not really a huge fan of how the villagers set up their gardens. I don't think it really works as well as having I am going to use acacia for the fence, like I said, but It's propped up from the ground instead of being in the ground. So plus animals can stomp on it, and at least with a gate they don't have to get in there. So I decided to run the course of the sword and the pick. So now I'm going to need to make entirely new material, but before I do that, I am going to grab the cobblestone that I used when I was trying to use up my pickaxe. And I'm just trying to lay out the plans here. Those are going to be stairs. I'm going to fix that to have stairs. But how does it go? Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3 for each path. By the way, if I sound like I'm burping, it's because I am actually having a Mountain Dew while I'm recording this. Maui Burst, it's a Dollar General exclusive. I've had it before. It's actually one of Mountain Dew's best, personally. I really like it. It's definitely a high recommend. I would definitely put it very high on my recommendation scale. So if you ever go to Dollar General for a quick stop, which is kind of what Dollar General is known for, seriously, get some Mountain Dew Maui Burst. It's to die for. Alright, so now I'm continuing onward with mining the garden. That just sounds weird. Basically, I'm, again, jazzing it up so it is to my liking. Again, I do not like how the villages have their gardens set up. I prefer to have fences and gates over them, so that way they're protected from anyone that invades them. And also, I also think I probably should have gotten rid of the water first, because the water really bogged me down here. You could see the water kept pushing me backwards as I was trying to mine the dirt. And then it went over into the water over there, and I had to go back and collect everything. And it actually worked out pretty good because, as you're going to see in a later clip, when I started working on the garden myself, I didn't get any seeds. So I already had some seeds. Thank you to the village. Now I'm going back in, and I am going to make a bucket to get my water. So now I am finally working on getting rid of the water. I remember when Minecraft had an update. I remember it was like it was when I was still playing many years ago. They changed the lighting of the water to make it look more realistic. In general, the whole game has been trying to look more realistic, which I like. I like the natural lighting. I know that there's a mod where you can actually show like realistic lighting as in real life. That's what you're seeing on your screen right now. But anyway, here I am putting the fence together. And I ran just short of a few more fences. Thankfully, I had enough acacia blocks. It was very stressful trying to divide up the acacia wood blocks with the acacia logs. Because as you're going to see, I'm going to use the logs for something to add decoration. And here I am making the fence gate. And there you go, you have the protected garden. So now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to get to work. So I'm mining underneath the fence, because I am going to put some acacia logs there. Alright, so now we have the logs. You're going to see I put the acacia logs below the fences. One of the things I like about the acacia logs is that they have a very interesting texture. Like, they've got the gray on the side and the orange on the inside. I always wondered why they chose orange and gray, unless those are what acacia trees in the savannah look like in real life. I have no idea. Now I took a bit of a break from gardening, quote-unquote, to work on this big house here. I raised it down a little bit because I wanted it to match up with the path. And I'm just using some leftover wooden blocks to make the floor. It's a very tiny house that is definitely going to get jazzed up, but again, it's a good starter house to have when you're in the village. It still looks like a colonial village, so it'll be a while before it starts to look modern. But again, baby steps. You got to take baby steps when you're playing Minecraft. don't just think you're going to fight the ender dragon right as soon as you get there. You got to work towards fighting that ender dragon. And now I am filling in holes so I can... Well, I'm digging holes so I can fill in the holes with water. Because water is what makes the garden grow, just like it is in real life. Though they don't have watering cans. So this is the iron hoe. If you touch the ground with the iron hoe, it will make the grass turn into gardening grass. And then you can plant your seeds on there and watch the wheat grow. And there's the seeds. So this was a good-sized garden. It was about the same size as the village's garden. And as I'm recording this now, the crops have already grown. And yeah, it goes pretty fast. So I'm going to repeat the same process here in this lot over here. I've already got that one garden down and all finished. I've got 2 more to go. So I am going to start working on this, and I'm going to set it to some background music. So see you in a bit. And also I decided to do some of the gardening over at my beach hut. So that way, whoever decides to live in this beach hut will have a garden of their own. And that also reminds me, since I'm at the beach hut, to start working on building my actual house, because I am tired of living in that starter home. And I've got... Yeah, do I want 2 holes for the water? You know what? Nah, I'm just going to have 1. Alright, that's good. And I just got to hoe it. And there we go. So now, to also jazz things up, now that I've gotten all the gardens done, I'm going to add some light to the village, because I'm tired of walking around at night and it being completely dark. And this is going to be temporary, because once we go to the nether, I'm going to use this thing called glowstone. You're going to see what that is when we do the nether episode. And for right now, I'm just going to use, well, I'm going to have the acacia gate. And then my plan is I'm going to put some acacia logs at the top, and then I'll put some torches on them. Because when in doubt, torches are very accessible for light, but if you don't know, glowstone projects more light than torches. And once again, here I am making all the fences. And I want to put lights around different spots in the village, so that way it's all lit up. It's all lit up, rather. That's not even a word. And that way mobs won't spawn around the village. And now for the final touch. I'm just going to show you one of them. This is what it will look like. There you go. Alright guys, so to close up this video, I'm going to take you guys for a walk over to something I discovered when I was out exploring the world, and also to go get some more acacia trees. You see, I just got a sapling, and I needed more acacia trees because I'm going to be using a lot of acacia trees for the builds in my village. So, you know that there's the village up here, too, and of course there's the desert biome and another acacia biome. But if you keep going, you actually come across something very interesting. So I'm going to just time-lapse this up a bit. Alright, so I have reached what is known as the coral reef. Look at this. Wow, you don't see these every day. I'm gonna, of course, need some help on these, because I've not seen a Minecraft coral reef before, but from the looks of it, it is pretty much what you see in a coral reef. Alright, so I'm gonna try to mine this pink thing, and if I don't get anything, that means it isn't mineable. Oh, hey, I did get something. Dead brain coral block. Well, again, hopefully you enjoyed watching, and next video, we are gonna actually turn on mob spawn, and we're gonna go fight some mobs. So stay tuned for that.